and gentlemen, introducing to you Island Def Jam recording artist Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's gonna be big. Ain't that right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right. So look out. We're coming.
Oh gosh, here's what makes this whole situation even more disturbing. For the longest time, everyone thought Usher was just another victim in this whole mess with Diddy. But wait until you hear this bombshell. Insider information is now suggesting that Usher might have actually been involved in trafficking Justin Bieber to Diddy. I honestly can't even wrap my head around this.
These aren't good people! And if Usher knew what was gonna happen to any of those young children that he took to the Flavor Freak Off, is he a good guy? Especially considering what happened to him. Especially considering that he sat with fucking Howard Stern, and Howard Stern said, "Will you send your kids to Puffy's Flavor Camp?" And his immediate response was, "Hell no!" So it's good enough for everybody else's kids, but it's not good enough for yours.
All right, Jeff.
He's not good! And the simple fact that fucking Justin Bieber literally made a public statement and said, "Usher asked me to do the Super Bowl with him and I turned it down." Why would he turn it down? Who turns down the Super Bowl?
So here's the tea. In this absolutely jaw-dropping interview with The Art of Dialogue, Frederick Freddie P. Watson, who used to be under Diddy's mentorship, dropped some seriously heavy allegations. He started hinting, and I mean really hinting, that Justin Bieber might be that young male celebrity everyone's been whispering about in connection to those alleged Diddy tapes. My heart literally stopped when I heard this.
You heard about how they shopping around a Diddy sex tape that he got with a male A-lister? You heard about that?
So I heard it last night, and it was something about he said he was standing at a table. They say the shirt that he wore to the VMA say something about God is great, but in the video they got pictures of him standing in the background while a woman is being sexually pleased, but she under the influence, and they say it's white substance on her nose. You can clearly see that. And they saying in another video they have him and an A-lister young male having sex, and it was an alleged allegations that it was being a tape was being shopped around with him and a young male. I'm not accusing nobody, but if you look at the way Justin Bieber look at Puffy, he hates that nigga. He hates that nigga. That man's face ain't just dropped soon as he wanted to go get a wife. That man's whole fucking face, that's some medical. That man young and healthy, man. But he know, he terrified. You remember when I said a lot of people happy you locked up right now, Puff? He's one of them. That's why I'm speaking. He's one of them. One of the people that you terrified who couldn't get from under your claws. That's why Puffy trying to help me get back out here. He know. These bitches want to see me fall. They want to see this. They've been waiting on this. He know how many people been waiting on this. His kids know. They feeling it. Nobody calling. Nobody trying to, you know what I'm saying? And all the people that was trying to be my friends. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody calling, offering no help. Ain't nobody calling. I see all these niggas in the news, Busta Rhymes and all these niggas. Man, shut up. You know I got love for you, Busta, but y'all niggas shut up, man.
But hold on to your seats because it gets even more intense. Freddie P., who used to be part of Da Band, just went off on Usher. He basically ripped off Usher's whole facade, saying that while he might seem all bright and colorful on the outside, he's actually, and I quote, a demon who helped cover up everything Diddy was doing. During this interview, Freddie P. went deep into why he believes Bieber has this deep-seated resentment toward Diddy. The way he described it sent chills down my spine.
Everything that's happening right now is God. Everything that's been happening, you know, you see what happened with Dirk. This whole year has been God returning from the hurricanes, taking lives. A lot of people wasn't pure. A lot of people wasn't in touch with God. A lot of people left this earth without, you know what I'm saying? I speak to them. I hope y'all, like, a lot of people left this. Imagine dying and you ain't talked to him in about 6-7 months. And he coming, man. And you don't expect him. So
you feel like Justin Bieber is on the tapes?
I think it's Justin Bieber. I think Bieber hate the man. Bieber hate his guts. You can see it in Bieber's face. And I think Usher a sucker. Usher a sucker. Everybody be trying to praise Usher. Every time I see Usher, all I see is a fucking, I don't even know how to say it. Fucking colorful person. Like a fucking demon, bro. Like.
And let me tell you, Freddie P did not hold back when it came to Usher. He straight up called him a sucker and accused him of being completely complicit with everything Diddy was doing. According to him, Usher was so terrified that he just let things happen. Can you even imagine being in that position?
With that sex tape come, I can't wait till it come out. It's gonna be some more coming out. It says it's a lot. They say he tried to shop it on the black web for 500 million or some shit like that because he going through financial issues. He trying to sell the jet right now. And that's just life. A lot of y'all gonna realize a lot of these people ain't rich as y'all think they are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have the liquid assets that y'all think they do. So I don't idolize people. Anything a man can get, LeBron got. Anybody think you could get, your son can get, he got it, right? It ain't nothing special. It was God given. And God can give you a talent or a voice or avenue to make the same way. Like you ain't gotta sell yourself. Continue to praise the Lord.
These allegations have literally set the internet on fire. Everyone's now wondering if Justin Bieber was really a victim of Diddy's alleged actions. I mean, we all remember how Diddy was like this big mentor figure to young Justin when he was just starting out. And get this, Jaguar Wright is also saying that Justin is the celebrity in that tape. This is just getting more heartbreaking by the minute.
Jaguar Wright has been one of the most outspoken people against Diddy, Jay-Z, and that entire crew. From way before the feds raided Diddy's house, arrested him, and even before Cassie sued him. She's been talking for years amongst a few other people who have been really outspoken. She was on Piers Morgan last week, and she was talking very openly and very damningly about people like Jay-Z and Beyonce. And today she finally went on YouTube where she was talking for the first time since Diddy's arrest about that interview with Piers Morgan, about Vlad, who spoke against her, and she mentioned some other things. Oof, it's hard to hear. Here we go.
That all happened a day before the report about the 9-year-old boy was released. And before people started confirming that the video that was being shopped around was Bieber and Diddy. The truth needs no support, just time.
In that clip, it seems to confirm that this video that is being shopped around is, in fact, allegedly between Diddy and Bieber, which is absolutely heartbreaking, knowing the fact that Bieber was underage during these times and probably, most likely, a victim. Just awful, awful, awful. She then goes on to talk about Ashton Kutcher.
Got Ashton Kutcher in love with Mila Kunis on that 70s show, and they break up for absolutely no reason after he starts hanging out with Diddy. Then he marries Demi Moore, who drained him of all the adrenochrome she can, and apparently he replenished himself by doing inappropriate things with her daughters. I'm glad, I'm sure you're glad, like Bruce Willis has dementia right now. He went right back to Mila, though. He went right back to where he wanted to be. And then there's the Danny Masterson connection, too. Who Vlad, if I am correct, and Ashton Kutcher both vouch for.
Let me take you back to how this all started. Picture this. A 13-year-old Justin Bieber, discovered by Scooter Braun, gets signed by Usher through the Raymond Braun Media Group, then enters Diddy into the picture. They were seen everywhere together, music events, parties, you name it. Diddy even gave Justin a Lamborghini for his 16th birthday. Talk about trying to show off this lavish lifestyle to such a young, impressionable teen. But now, oh my goodness, now that all these allegations about Diddy are coming out, people are looking back at all their interactions with completely different eyes. There's this video from November 2009 that's resurfacing, and it's honestly disturbing to watch now. It shows 15-year-old Justin spending 48 hours with Diddy. In the video, Diddy's promising him this Lamborghini and teasing about giving him a house when he turns 18. He keeps going on about how it's a 15-year-old's dream and comparing it to how he mentored Usher. Looking back now, doesn't it just make your skin crawl?
Yeah, so
as soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, come get the first shot at this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready.
16.
Slow down. Let's slow down, Justin.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you know, when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion.
Yeah.
So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang out some girls.
And the red flags just keep coming. There's this super uncomfortable moment in another video where Diddy's basically calling out a 16-year-old Justin, asking why he hasn't been calling or hanging out as much. You can literally see Justin caught off guard, trying to smooth things over by offering his number. It's heartbreaking to watch now.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Then there's this 2011 appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live that just hits different now. Diddy's there, talking about Justin like he's his little brother, and going on about how the industry felt so protective of him because he was just so genuine. They shared these stories about the Lamborghini gift, and everyone was laughing, but watching it now, it's just chilling.
What's going on with you guys? Are you working together?
I'm not. I mean, I think that we become friends in a strange way, you know?
Like Robin Big.
Yeah. It's like, exactly.
I'm big and you're Robin.
Yeah. No, I mean, to a lot of us, he's like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to call and ask for advice. He's somebody that, in the industry-wise, the record industry is a strong family, and he's somebody that, you know, we definitely have our arms around, and we want to protect him because he's such genuinely a nice person besides his talent. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest kids that you could ever know.
Justin, You know, Diddy bought his son a Bentley. Maybe, you know, he could buy you one also while you're out.
He got me a Lamborghini.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah, I know. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
Some things, everything ain't for everybody.
The story doesn't end there. Diddy showed up at Justin's 21st and 22nd birthday parties, giving him this Bad Boy Records jacket. But when you look at the videos from these parties, Justin seems off, like really off. And remember when Justin suddenly canceled those last 14 shows of his Purpose Tour in 2017? He said it was for rest and mental health, but now people are wondering if there was more to it. Shortly after that, he announced his engagement to Hailey Baldwin, and they got married. While Justin seems to be doing better now, the same can't be said for Usher, who allegedly caused him so much pain.
I remember you told me a while ago that, you know, Mace, he used to live with Diddy, and he know a lot of stuff about Diddy that a lot of people don't know.
Man, it's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
What you mean by Usher though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy too, when he was younger.
But wait, what exactly is Gene talking about here? Well, brace yourselves, because what he revealed in another video will absolutely shock you to your core.
Looking at this lawsuit, right, Lil Rod, he alleges that, Diddy told him personally that he had sex with Usher. And when you look at the lawsuit, even though they got Usher's name redacted, you could tell who it is because they describe him as the guy that performed at the Super Bowl.
Right.
So, I mean, we all know who that is, but how you feel about that, man?
Well, I mentioned that earlier, that he said about Stevie J. The Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling, and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know.
Right now, Diddy's situation is looking pretty grim. He's being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, facing multiple civil lawsuits, all of which he's denied, by the way.
We all know that Chili shit was a PR relationship. We know that, right? That Chili shit wasn't real. Him and Chili. That wasn't, who believes that was real? Now, it all look cute, older, hot, sexy woman, younger guy. And both very good-looking people.
Yes.
So how the fuck did he end up with that after that? Let's be clear. He was still a young man. Let's be clear. He was still a young man and he was Usher. So if there was vanity involved, how the fuck do you go from Chili to that bitch? And don't say it's true love.
She was.
I tell you what I do know. I tell you how I know. How he goes from Chili to that bitch. That fucking thief. You know she a thief. You want to know how his wife, what was her name, Tamika? You want to know how she was known in the styling game? As the bitch that stole everything. That's how she was able to do more video shoots as she had clothes, because she was robbing. Boosted her way, and she was down with the freak wild shit.
That's what I always heard. It was like, it was never about what the relationship had. It was always about what she had on him.
She knew she had pictures. Tamika knew she could get Usher because she had evidence of what he was doing with the diddler. And guess what? Rather than going to the police and doing the right thing when that boy drowned on Lake Lanier, Usher did nothing for his stepchild. Matter of fact, I know for a fact he paid money to have that investigation shut down. And there has been talks that she was willing to sacrifice her child to get ahead.
As this whole nightmare continues to unfold, all eyes are on everyone connected to Diddy, especially Usher, who was under his mentorship, and Justin Bieber, whose early career was so heavily influenced by Diddy's mentorship. The big question on everyone's minds now is, how does this story end for all of them? It's honestly devastating to think about what might have really been going on behind all those smiling photos and public appearances. The way this story keeps developing, with new allegations coming out almost daily, it's clear we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. And the most heartbreaking part? These were all such young, talented artists who just wanted to make music. Instead, they might have been caught up in something so much darker than any of us could have imagined.